Rain's cleared up. The we had a tornado warning like past miles away from us, but luckily it didn't hit us. Nice white light. It's not really golden. It doesn't really get golden this time of year. It's just really cool light that's just shining down. It feels so weird because one day I might not even live here. I won't be able to remember what this place was like one day. These moments, they're just constantly ticking by as the seconds of this video do. And it feels sonder. It feels like every life was as vivid as yours, but you'll never know what that life was like. And it just feels quiet. Like a truth long forgotten, even though it's been even though it's been told a million times, it's still forgotten every single time. Because the distractions of our daily lives, of the monotony of our daily lives, is just faded away between the viewpoint that our mind creates, between the frame of it all. I won't ever truly know what it's like to be raised in another country, and they won't ever truly know exactly what it's like to be raised here unless they were, and unless I was. Someday these are going to be the only recollections of me. Someday YouTube might not even exist, but it doesn't mean it didn't matter to people. It doesn't mean it wasn't there for a bit. No one knows what the future is like. No one knows what the past was actually like. We can recreate environments, we can recreate social stuff, but that's just the complexity of the measured. What about all the things that we didn't measure, that no one thought to measure, that no one thought to record? Before the advent of wind-up gears, there was an entire dog breed that was just there. No one thought to record what it was like what its attitude was like, it what it exactly was. Because hey, this will last forever. And yet, all these years later, we just don't know what it was like. The marching in time just marched on without it. And if you're still here, just take a minute and step back from the screen. Just look around. That's where I think the liminal comes from. It's just real life with the absence of framing, with the absence of context to distract us from how weird it actually is. Our world is so utilitarian in a way that isn't brutalist. Well, not usually. Everything tends to have a purpose, a way to distract us from everything else. To keep us in our own lives. Even if it isn't on purpose, even if it isn't designed that way, it just does, regardless. One day I won't even remember this. Heck, like, not 15 minutes after you get done with this, you probably won't remember exactly what it was like. It's impossible to put yourself in a state other than what you are right now. You can remember parts of it in pieces. Heck, you can remember the time frame, but you can't remember every single little detail. Not that easily, anyhow. And yet, for right now, here I am, and there you are, sitting. Well, maybe not sitting, but just watching the world pass by. Even if we are participating in it, we're just here. That's all we can ever be. Do you guys ever wonder how vast that is? How actually small, but how actually big we are? We're closer to the biggest of things, to quasars, to entire galaxies, than we are to the smallest. Most of everything is just nothing. But in a way, it's still something. Our framing might limit us, but it's the only way we can see the world. It's the only way we can actually notice it. For a couple of years now, I've been plagued by the idea of absolute nothingness. Not not like a void. Just nothing, including nothing. Because nothing is based on the reference of everything. Thereby it exists, but however, we still deserve to exist. We still mean something, even if in the grand cosmos we mean nothing. We're all just stuck in our own little worlds. Sure, we can impact another's world in ways we couldn't even possibly imagine, even if we had tried. But we are still stuck in our own world. We can't really put ourselves in another person's shoes exactly. We can have an idea, we can generate, hey, what might they be thinking? But we just can't perfectly emulate anything. You'll have to just enjoy life as it comes. Find the beauty in the passing golden hours that lie ahead. They won't last forever. Yet, I leave you with a question, kind of antithetical to my purpose. To my purpose of this video, anyhow. If, after all is said and done, you got one wish that would come true no matter what would happen to be? What would you wish for? Truly. It's quiet. I'm gonna leave you in it for a bit. You can click off now if you want. Goodbye. Have a good day. Or night. Depends.